that was awesome. That was so great. I hope that any of that got captured,
Look at the.
cause that
You're not gonna start the
sucks.
game over, are you?
No, I'm not gonna start the game over, but I'd like to apologize again.
Apology stream.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I ruined everything. Please forgive me. Oh,
I filmed the video of a dead guy at a forest.
oh. File type is unsupported. What are you blabbing about?
What are you on about?
Hold on, I'm just checking. Humor me for a second, everybody. I'm just checking to make sure that um at least some of my voice got captured. This will only take a minute. I'm apologize. I'd like to apologize again for all the technical difficulties of this stream. I will try to cut this out. No, okay, my mic was not working the entire time. Okay, it wasn't just. I thought maybe it was just after I restarted the stream. But no, it wasn't recording the entire time. They could not hear anything that I said. Okay, so I want to apologize for last stream having to cut it short because hold on. Having to cut it short because I had an emergency. I'm sorry for that. I could not have predicted that that would happen, and I just want to apologize again. I know I apologized on the day, but I wanted to apologize again. And I also said after that that I wanted this to just be 5 streams. I wanted it to be 1 stream for each world, or lawn, or level. I guess they're called levels. For day, night, roof, backyard, whatever. I just wanted it to be 5, like very quick, like hour-long streams, because this game is very short. But it didn't end up being that way because the first stream was half Fallout and half Plants vs Zombies, and then I had to cut it short. And the second stream I had the emergency, and I only got through like 2 levels. But I'm here now. I'd like to at least try and finish. Even though I had some technical difficulties at the start, I would like to at least try to finish night, because we're almost done with day. And night is pretty short. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing around that first part, where you could not hear my, mic at all.
Not necessarily. You just gotta cut to the part where you speak. The last time you speak.
Yeah. There we go.
I was gonna ask if you wanted me to read your chat for you.
I have it up. I have it
Alright.
on what's the windowed mode so that I can read chat and also make sure that my mic doesn't cut off again for no reason.
Okay. Well, how you been, man?
I've been
Been a
fine.
minute
How
since
have
you
you?
streamed, though. Like outside of these problems, we've caught up a bit on some things that we've enjoyed, right?
Yeah.
Like we took some time to watch the Fallout show. I don't think you've talked about that on
No, we
the
didn't talk
stream at
about that.
least. On stream at least.
I was very pleasantly surprised about the Fallout show. I know I talked to you about this, but I was very skeptical about it because I did not think that it was going to be very good. I thought it looked fine, but I was just very skeptical about it. I've heard it was made by the guys that made that Lord of the Rings show that nobody liked.
Let me preface before you continue that Big Stupid Moron is very, well, at least when he talks to me about the games, he seems very passionate about them.
I
He enjoys them.
love
He-
Fallout, yeah.
So, I took his opinion pretty highly in that regard, considering he knows so much about the games.
I think
So-
even if you don't like it, I think you enjoyed it, right?
Of course I did, but I had some knowledge around the games prior.
Well, okay. Well, even like with the base level knowledge, I think that it's a show that can be enjoyed by somebody who's not a very big fan, and I think that's good. I think that's probably one of the best things that you could say about a show like that. That it's not like super heavily relied on lore. That it's good for bringing in new fans, which is a good thing.
I think every show should try to do that.
Oh
Honestly,
yeah, yeah.
If it's if it's with a not new IP, but one that has not been adapted in that form.
Mm. Yeah, I agree with that. I think if you're making a show based on, especially a video game,
Assume that they're stupid.
yeah, assume that they've never played a game before. Make this into a thing. Of course, you need to make it fun for people that have played the game, but not primarily for them. There are going to be a lot of people I know, like with other video game TVs and shows, or shows and movies. There's a lot of people going into it that have never played a game and don't even know that it's based on a game. I think I tweeted once before about how my grandpa was watching one of the Resident Evil movies, and I walked in on him watching it, and I was like, "Oh, are you watching Resident Evil?" And he's like, "Yeah," and I'm like the video game. And he's like, "No, it's not a video game, it's a movie." I didn't know what to say.
He's not wrong.
I mean, yeah. Oh, here it is.
You picked up a piece of paper and it disappeared.
Well, because I'm reading it. Hello.
We are about to
I'm
launch
stroking my shit right now.
We are about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. Eugene,
What? That peaked my mic. I'm sorry. I apologize to your eardrums.
But I thoroughly enjoyed the show. We
thought it was
discussed a
great.
little bit about the messiness of certain plot points.
Yeah.
But I think overall, a lot of it worked pretty well. I think some things were unneeded. Honestly, I think the whole okay. I don't know if you want to talk spoilers. I feel like since it's been a minute, I want to, but I don't know. It's up to you.
I guess it depends on what you want to talk about. If you want to watch the show, let me say this: if you want to watch the show, it's only 10 episodes. Go watch it now.
Hours.
You don't have
Episode's an hour
to.
long.
You don't have to buy Amazon Prime to watch it.
Yeah.
I know I
what he
didn't.
said. Yeah, what he said.
I probably
But it
wouldn't
also-
buy Amazon Prime to watch it anyway. But
Yeah. I think it's been enough time now that we can talk about spoilers.
I know that's
I
pretty. Sorry, I'll let you say it in a second. But I know that's kind of a reason that a lot of people have to not watch it. My brother's kind of a Fallout fan, and he didn't want to watch it because he doesn't have Amazon Prime. And I was like, you know, you don't need Amazon Prime. Just watch it. It doesn't matter.
Well, I will say,
Pirate it.
there are others. There have been countless other shows that have gotten people invested in Prime. Though you have The
Yeah.
Boys, The Invincible, and now this.
No, that's true. It's just that, like me,
So I
not a
feel
lot
like
of people
it-
want to support Amazon. I don't really
That's true.
like Amazon that much. So I don't really want to give them money.
Yeah.
But if you do want to watch it, it is good. I do recommend it. Even if you've never played a Fallout game, it's still good. It's still very enjoyable. So before we talk spoilers, go watch it and you can come back.
Okay.
Is all I
Well,
want to
on
say
that
about that. And now you can talk about spoilers.
Yeah. On that note, you brought up a good point. How, I say we, but what you believe to be the weakest plotline was the Vault plotline
Mm-hmm.
with all the dwellers. And,
They don't. It doesn't have a good resolution. It kind of just
kinda leaves you
ends.
hanging.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I feel like the whole show ended on a.
No, it
Kind of
does, but it
hanging
sets
note.
up a season 2. But with the Vault plotline, they don't really do anything. They set up this whole like mystery thing, like there was another sister vault to the main vault in the show, and then hold on. There's a sister vault to the main vault in the show, and the overseer lady is a bad guy, or whatever. They don't really explain why she's bad or what she did wrong, but they go to the sister vault the weird like short guy goes to the sister
They
vault.
do explain who she is.
Huh?
They explain who she is and what their purpose is.
What? What? I don't remember
Well,
that.
they're all Vault-Tec employees. They got
Oh yeah, yeah, that. But they don't they don't explain why she's bad. They don't explain why all the people are dead in the sister vault. Like the short guy goes to the sister vault and all the people are dead. There's like blood on the walls and everything. And it looks, I thought it was cannibals or something.
That I don't know. That one was.
And they
kinda
don't
dumb.
explain that. Like they don't explain what's with the overseer lady. They don't explain.
I think it was like hinted at with like one note where, her mother, Lucy's mother, was a dweller in 23, I think, prior to coming to 22, and she happened to let raiders in or something like that when she tried to go out.
Another thing I don't understand is why do they keep it? Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. Why do they keep it a secret? What is the point of keeping it? Like the vault, like I understand Vault-Tec is evil, but that's because we know Vault-Tec is evil. We've seen it. We're witnesses. We're third-hand witnesses. But the Vault Dwellers don't know that Vault-Tec is evil because they were raised hearing Vault-Tec is good. They were raised in a vault. They know, oh, Vault-Tec is great. They gave us shelter. They gave us food and everything that we have. They're like our saviors. But we know Vault-Tec is evil. So what is the point of keeping it from them? That they're actually frozen Vault-Tec employees. What's the point?
I don't know, honestly. But I do agree that it felt like it was kind of even though the whole show kind of left you wanting more, the Vault plot line didn't even feel like it reached a point that made me want to know more about it. I guess about the Vault-Tec employees, but we got that after meeting Lucy's father, so there was really no point in being with the Vault employees anymore. I felt like, but I also feel like the only the doom, not the doom's room, the push
the little push room.
I do feel like though a big reason why they did that was because if they didn't, a lot of people would have asked. A lot of people would have asked if what happened to the Vault Dwellers after she left and how they rebuilt, because we see that they get raided and a lot of their lives are ruined now.
Yeah.
If we just left it at that and if we just followed only Lucy, the Ghoul, and Max, it would feel kind of like an unspoken thing that never got resolved. I guess it's just their attempt that was their attempt at resolving or giving the Vault Dwellers some kind of, what's the word?
Resolution or some
not
kind
resolution,
of
like a purpose
purpose
in the story.
I'm sure they'll do more in the second season. I just think that they should have done it in this season. Is all I'm saying.
Of course, they did that with every other with all the other plot lines. They
Pretty
resolved.
much, yeah.
They resolved most of them.
Except for what's Thaddeus? They don't really do anything with him after they part ways with Maximus.
The guy stabbed in the throat with the arrow.
Yeah, he's like a ghoul now, and then he's like, okay, I'm just gonna go do my own thing now.
I'm just gonna go run away now.
I thought they were gonna like at least show us where he ends up or what he ends up doing or something, but no, he's just a ghoul now.
I mean, that's probably a worse fate than death because you lose your mind.
Well, not all ghouls do. That's just feral ghouls.
They eventually become that way, though.
Not all the time. You can. There are ways to end up becoming that way, but you can live hundreds of years without becoming that way. Look at the ghoul.
He became that way, yeah, because he's on a bunch of drugs that keep him that way.
Yeah, but
if he didn't have the drugs, he wouldn't be that way. Is what
not
he's saying.
necessarily.
The story seemed like it was.
They said that that's one of the. I feel like that's one of the ways.
The story seemed like it was setting up that he would end up like the ghoul that he shot in the head if he didn't take these drugs.
If they're completely retconning it and saying that these drugs are the only way to keep a ghoul, which I don't think they're doing. I don't think they're retconning anything or adding new lore. I guess it's not really retconning, but it sounds like maybe they're adding new lore. But
even then, you said the ghoul stuff really isn't explained, anyways.
Yeah, but I think what they're saying. I think what they're saying is that this is just one of the ways to keep yourself from becoming a feral ghoul. I don't think it's the only way to keep yourself from becoming a feral ghoul.
My other thing too, Thaddeus is an idiot, so he's probably gonna end up doing that anyways.
Maybe. Anyway, those zombies just won't let up, will they? You'll notice that fighting zombies at night is different than in the day. For one, you won't get any sun falling from the sky. You can still get sun from sunflowers, though. And lucky for you, you got yourself some puff shrooms. Plant as many of those as you can, and you'll be A-O good. But I still like the show, though. I still thought it was good. I don't think it was perfect or nothing. It was still flawed, but, it was
I would
very
even
fun.
say it's, I would even say it's close to great, but I'd say
Mm.
good is a pretty good take.
I'll
That's
say
something.
I got what I wanted out of it.
Is it slow on your end?
It's just this cutscene of picking your plant's time.
Oh,
That was what I was worried about because it was lagging.
How'd you
in the
know?
beginning. Because I started it just to see, and it just got normal.
now I'm normal.
Normal.
Now I'm normal.
The trash can video.
Oh, Garfield, guess who it is? Please don't be normal. It's
It's
normal.
normal. I can't wait to see that Garfield movie in theaters.
And the normal in the trash can dead meme in the movie?
Normal in the trash can movie.
These like weaker pea shooters?
Yeah, they only have like 3 blocks of range or 3 tiles of range, but they're free.
Free!
For free. I hate them in 2 because, well, they're not awful in 2, but that's only because of their plant food power. Is the only reason they don't suck in 2. But in 2 they expire after a little bit. They have like a 30-second lifespan and then they go away. But their plant food is admittedly very good. Their plant food activates all of them at once, or all of the puff shrooms on the screen, and makes them like rapid fire for a couple seconds. And it also, what's the word? It refreshes their go away time, their expiration time. But you have to have plant food for that.
I forgot plant food was like the plant super meter or
Yeah.
super in that game. Well, on top of that, we also watched more Smiling Friend.
Oh yeah, Smiling Friends Season 2 has been very good so far. I've been very much enjoying it.
I
Oh, you don't
I
like
can.
it?
No, sorry. I was trying to think of what to say. Sorry.
Oh.
No. No, I agree. I think it's really funny. I think the one thing that my friends keep telling me is that it's just random, and I feel like I don't know if they mean that in a good sense or not.
I don't think it's just random. There's a little bit of it's not complete chaos. That latest episode, the newest episode, was kind of complete chaos, but the other
In the
ones
context of
are
this-
kind of controlled chaos.
In the context of the stream, this is when the second episode of season 2 came out.
Third. Wembley was first, and then Mr.
Third,
President,
sorry.
and then Alan Adventure.
Third, sorry.
Alan Adventure just came out, and
But yeah, in the
that one
context
was
of-
very chaotic, kind of just like random junk happening. Especially the pirate stuff. It goes from Bigfoot to a pirate appearing or being summoned, and then a ghost pirate,
Dying.
skeleton pirate, and then
Getting swallowed
cutting
by a
off
giant
Bigfoot's head.
monster.
Spoilers for that also if you haven't seen that yet. Sorry.
Yep. Jesus isn't real, and heaven and hell exist. Sorry.
Christianity was right all along. Wow, what an easy
how does-
level.
Well, how does it feel that you're one of your, I assume it's one of your favorite game franchises, like Fallout, getting even though it's already been pretty popular, getting more of like more outreach now.
Fallout?
Yes.
I think it's always had a lot of outreach. I mean, just look at how popular 4 was. 4 was huge. but this has always been popular. I don't think it's. I'm glad that it's getting a little bit more recognition, but it was never obscure or anything, except for 1 and
No.
2. Those are pretty obscure, I guess, but still not super obscure. Those were also pretty popular at the time. Hey, you've collected $270 in coins so far. When you collect 750, I'll sell you something really neato. Thanks, Mr. Fogman.
It's a nuke. He's gonna bomb the
He's
the
gonna
entire city.
He's gonna give me a gun to shoot the zombies with.
Oh, finally. I don't have to plant these stupid plants anymore. They can just sit in my garage and decay.
I need more seed slots. 6 is nothing.
It's good enough.
For now, it is. It won't be soon. What were we talking about? Fallout.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad. The main thing that I like seeing is all the memes. There's a lot of new Fallout videos being posted. People playing New Vegas and 4 for the first time and just like posting their funny clips from it, which I'm very much enjoying watching.
Yeah, who won the lottery? I did.
But yeah, I'm glad to see that people are finally giving it a chance instead of just letting it exist. I think that's one of the things that I think a lot of people think about Fallout is just that it exists, or at least that's what I've heard people say about it. That they never really tried it or never really wanted to try it. It's always just kind of been there.
Never had the need for a Skyrim show though. That game has always existed, but it's always been played by someone somewhere.
I don't really think we need a Fallout. I don't think we need a Skyrim show.
No.
Neither does Todd Howard. He said he didn't want to. That Fallout was the only one he wanted to make.
Tis true.
But what about your experience with New Vegas? You started New Vegas recently, Ty.
I did. I would love to stream it if I didn't start the game
Yeah.
prior to me streaming it, but it's great. It's just a good game. It's just a fun game to play like when I'm not streaming, so I don't worry too much about people watching me. But my run so far is me being the worst person imaginable while still trying to be semi-helpful.
You're not. That's a very big exaggeration. You still have positive karma.
I do. But I feel like it's really hard to make people hate you unless you kill every single person you see.
Yeah.
I'm someone who takes the easiest route then. I don't think I'm the worst person, but I take the easiest route, and if the easiest route is usually killing someone and taking their stuff, I will do it.
Very easy to be vilified in that game. Just choose the cannibal perk and eat every corpse you come across.
Well, there we go. I've actually contemplated doing it for a couple times for the stream context. I've contemplated doing it a couple times whenever we go over perk trees, and he keeps telling me, "Don't do it. Do not get that one."
Because I know that you're going to use it, and I know you're just gonna like not use it all the time, but use it when you get really desperate or kill a guy and just eat him, and then you're gonna get like minus 100 karma, and then people are gonna hate you, and you're gonna be like, "Why does everybody hate me?"
Yes. And then I'll just sit there looking stupid. That's the greatest part.
and I'll say because that'll happen as a joke, and you're going to like either decide not to or forget to quick load, and you're gonna just go back like 20 saves and have to redo like an hour of progress because you ate one corpse.
Yep.
And I don't want you to do that.
I think if I ever do come back to the game in like a second run, I will do a cannibal run for sure.
I said this a couple times already, but I'm serious. I do want to do a caveman build and stream that. I want to stream the caveman build. I don't just want to do that by myself, but I want to.
I think
stream
you've told this. I think you told the stream about it, but could you refresh?
Yeah, there's just a lot of very funny dialogue options if you do a New Vegas caveman build.
You are a idiot.
Complete idiot. There's lots of very funny dialogue that characters get mad at you for being an idiot. Just a lot of funny things that happen, and I just want to see everything that it has to offer. It just sounds fun, and it's also just an excuse to play New Vegas again.
Yep.
I feel like there's a lot they could also do in Old World Blues since that centers around your brain.
Mm-hmm. I also think that have you ever played like a modded run of Fallout?
No, I haven't. No, I have not.
I'm not saying go outrageous, but I feel like you should try it.
I'm not planning on going outrageous. I think we talked about this, but I don't think we said it on stream. We thought about doing a co-op New Vegas.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanted to. The next time you play it by yourself, we just do the co-op mode.
I talked to my cousin about that because he's a big New Vegas fan. And he said that he tried the co-op mod with his girlfriend, and he said it was fun for a little while, but it gets very buggy, and he's just like, it's very fun for the first like 2 hours once you start getting it going, and then it starts to become not very fun.
Because of the bugs?
Kind of fast. Yeah, because of the bugs.
Okay. Well, it's just on the back burner, just something I thought about.
Yeah, I mean, it's something we could try eventually. I don't know. Not in the middle of your playthrough. I want you to see everything the game has to offer first.
Okay.
Well, not everything. You don't have to go through like every quest line, but I want you to finish the game at least.
Get the brunt of it.
Yeah.
At the point that I've reached now, for the content of the stream, I've met this group called the Boomers, who, from my take, they seem like a bunch of, they're a shoot first, ask questions later type of group.
Yeah, they definitely are. I mean, they've been shooting first and asking questions for so long that they don't even get people coming to their little hideout anymore. They're just completely
because they
isolated
shoot
from
first.
the rest of the world.
It's because they shoot first all the
Yeah.
time that they never get the chance to ask questions.
That's what I'm saying.
It also seems like they're very like two-faced.
Mm-hmm.
At least the leader is Mother Pearl. She seems very two-faced.
Like their
I don't know how true that is.
their main base, they got all the little aircraft hangars and everything. That's why I thought when I saw the Brotherhood of Steel's base in the show, I thought it was the Boomers because they live in the aircraft hangars in the Fallout show. So when I saw the aircraft hangars, I thought it was the Boomers. And then the Pridwin shows up.
On the topic of if we're gonna keep talking about the show,
We can
What was
keep
your-
talking about the show.
yeah, what was your favorite episode?
It's a good question. I'm not sure. I think I might have to go back and watch them. I like the one in the convenience store. Not convenience store, the
The
I don't
place
really
with
know.
the
The supermarket.
with Cogsworth?
Yeah. That one was pretty good.
Why?
I don't know. I guess I liked the it was just more Lucy learning about the wasteland and learning about what ghouls are, and then there's it's just kind of a funny episode. You got the guy trying to the robot trying to dissect her. I just think it's a goofy situation.
Learn a little bit more about the ghoul in that episode as well.
Yeah, that's probably one of my biggest problems with the episode is just that I don't really like the ghoul in that episode. He's I don't know. I know he's not a good person. That's not the point, but I feel like they were trying to make him at least like a relatable character or somebody that you're supposed to not despise but like learn to like. And that was very against learning to like the guy because he was selling Lucy for drugs.
I say again, like I've told.
I say, boy.
I say again, like I told the stream before, but I've told you, like when we watched that episode, like what was the sequence of events that caused him to suddenly become super jaded? Because I feel like it couldn't have just like yes, his family dying is a really big thing, but it wasn't any specific person that did this to him. Well, actually, I guess it was, but those people
his wife.
Yeah, but also I think his wife is also like long gone or dead.
Well, he's not sure about that. They could be ghouls.
And if not that, his kid is gone. But
or
even
they
then,
could either be ghouls or they could be cryogenically frozen.
But even then,
You know
the
what?
other
I'm
peop-
predicting it right now. Sorry for interrupting you, but I'm predicting it right now. His wife is going to be one of the cryogenically frozen Vault-Tec employees in the vault.
but
Let me
even
know
then,
in 2 years when Season 2 comes out, if that's correct.
okay. But even then,
You guys can all come back here and tell me how right I was and how much of a genius I am. And
trying
stroke
to
my
think.
ego.
You stroking me what?
Ego?
Uh-huh. But even then, that doesn't give him.
What,
I feel
ego?
like he hates. But even then, I feel like he hates every other person he meets too. Because of that,
Mhm.
maybe he's just. I guess the more I say it out loud, the more it makes sense that he's developed trust issues. Forget I asked that question then. It does feel it does feel weird, but the more I think about it, the dumber it sounds.
It's probably hard for the audience to tell if you've never played this game before, but these guys, they have short range, but they penetrate. They hit
Like
anybody
me.
in this lane. Oh,
Oh.
like you, yeah.
You don't agree?
I don't know, I've never seen you penetrate. You'll have to show me sometime.
I'll be back.
I didn't mean now. Waste of a seed slot. Here's Crazy Dave again. There he is. Lagging across the screen. Hey, wanna buy an extra seed slot? It'll cost you $7.50, but you'll be able to choose 7 seeds per level instead of 6. Thank you. Alright, and hey, when you save up to 5,000, I'll sell you the 8 seed slot upgrade. Check you later. Any day now. Yeah, I might just take this for the money. Just for the money, though. If Graves didn't grow back, then maybe he'd be just a little bit more useful, but they do grow back, so he's kind of useless. If only just for money. And since I'm so low on cash right now, especially after buying the extra seed slot. Actually, Ty's gone. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I will also be right back. I'm back. Ty, are you back?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Like, if nothing else, this guy, I feel like this game probably, I love this game, it's one of my favorite games, but to an audience, especially moments like this where there's really not much going on, it's probably very boring for an audience, but for me, it's just a very relaxing game. It's just a very calm game to play while we can talk over.
Minecraft.
Yeah. That's also one. It's not the only one, though.
What's that big black that big black plant you got?
Big black guy?
Not the other grave buster.
He's a
The-
grave
the butt
buster. He
buster.
busts graves. He busts all over the graves, in fact. He's kind of, I was telling the audience, he's kind of useless, but I'm low on cash right now, so I'm only getting him because he gives you money for busting a grave.
It'd be good to show you to show them what he does anyways.
Yeah, I will. Did that a little premature. You can't reach him anyway. I wasn't even paying attention to see if he could reach the guy. Nice try. Fucking loser. Blondikai.
Do you have any Did You Know gamings on this game?
Did you know this game is really good, and it's also very fun.
And there's also, did you know you can play as a man with plants, and they're going against zombies?
I do have a piece of trivia actually. There were like 100 rejected names for this game. There's a big list of them. We could probably look for it and read some off on stream because I just think that would be funny.
The most simple name of all time had 100 versions of it.
Hold on, let me look it up. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm looking.
Okay. I think most of them are just dumb joke names, but some of them were actually like official titles. I think if they could not get Lawn of the Dead, I think that was their other choice. That was the one they wanted, but they couldn't get the rights to, it was too close to Dawn of the Dead, so they got rejected.
Alright. Oh, holy crap. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot, right? I told you.
Lawn of China game developers coming for... Okay. Lawn of the Dead, Sod of the Dead, Backyard of Darkness, 28 Shrubs Later, Suburban Housewives in Zombie Town. What?
I told you, some of them are just dumb joke names.
Suburban House of the Dead, Corpse Flower 3D, Remoerator, Cul-de-sac of the Living Dead, Lawn Bee Genocide, Lawn Bee Holocaust, Lawn Bee Nightmare, Lawn Bee Town, Yard of the Dead, Get Off My Lawn, Lawn Zombies, Suburban Undead, Dachshund of the Dead? What? Suburb of the Living Dead, Zomburb, they really like suburbs.
Suburban Nights.
Zomburbia. Tract
They did
Home
end up
of the-
using that name, Zomburbia.
Tract Home of the Living Dead,
For
Zombies
Garden Warfare
versus Plants.
Oh! Now that would have
Plants
been good.
Plants versus Zombies, that one's stupid.
That one
Zombie
sucks.
Garden. Zombie Garden, Torture Garden, Gruesome Garden, Rest in Peace, Please Stop the Zombies, Dead Lawn, Miracle Zombies, Weeds, Smiley Face, No Idea, just like it.
Smiling Friends?
Dead Thumb, you know, instead of a green thumb. Thank you for clarifying that. I'm just gonna read off some of the other ones I think are funny. I'm not gonna read off all of them.
I
Z
wasn't-
is for
Planning on you reading all of them off.
Z is for zombie. Keeping Alive with the Joneses. Mr. Toad's Wild Lawn. Wacko,
That one's good.
Wacko Weeds. Weed and Feed. Mozambique. Oh.
Like Mozambique.
Better Graves and Gardens. Fright Fight. Graves and Gardens doesn't sound that bad actually.
They did that also. No, they didn't do that. It was Gardens and Graveyards is a game mode in Garden Warfare.
The Body Thatchers. The Berry Patch. Zombie Leaf Eaters. Beanstalkers. Zombies Ate My Beans. The Vegetarian Dead. Beans. Fools in the Grass. Posthumous Gardening. Plot in Hell. Photosynthesize or Die. I Will Eat Your Garden.
Yeah. Lot of rejected names.
It's crazy.
And they ended up
You
just
can
going
tell-
with the most simple
the simplest
answer.
one. I
It
mean,
worked.
Sometimes,
It worked for him, but
sometimes it's for the best.
Sometimes I wonder if it would have been better as Lana the Dead, because that's really good. Lana the Dead is really good.
I feel like you just really like zombies, no matter what.
Zombies are cool though. It's hard to do zombies wrong.
Left 4 Dead, Evil Dead, I guess. I don't really know if that one counts. Plants vs Zombies. Killing Floor, you like that one though because
I do like Killing Floor. I don't know much about it, and I haven't played it for very long, but I've been enjoying
British Left 4 Dead.
Now we can Now we can read all the funny things in here.
Dear Diary. I wrote diary wrong.
How can a single plant grow and shoot so many peas so quickly? Pea Shooter says, hard work, commitment, and a healthy, well-balanced breakfast of sunlight, high-fiber carbon dioxide make it all possible. Sunflower can't resist bouncing to the beat. Which beat is that? Why, the life-giving jazzy rhythm of the earth itself, thumping at a frequency only Sunflower can hear. The jizzy rhythm? I want to explode. I want to explode, says Cherry number 1. No, let's detonate instead, says his brother, Cherry 2. After intense consolation, they agreed to explodinate. People wonder how I feel about getting constantly chewed on by zombies, says Walnut. What they don't realize is that with my limited senses, all I can feel is a kind of tingling, like a relaxing back rub.
They just did that to not make it seem so messed up.
Probably. Some folks say Potato Mine is lazy. That he leaves everything to the last minute. Potato Mine says nothing. He's too busy thinking about his investment strategy. Folks often tell Snow Pea how cool he is. How cool he is, or exhort him to chill out. They tell him to stay frosty. Snow Pea just rolls his eyes. He's heard them all. Chomper almost got a gig doing stunts for the Little Shop of Horrors, but it fell through when his agent demanded too much on the front end. Chomper's not resentful, though. He says it's all just part of the business. Repeater is fierce. He's from the streets. He doesn't take attitude from nobody, plant or zombie. He shoots peas to keep people at a distance. Secretly, though, Repeater yearns for love. I only recently became aware of the existence of zombies, says Puffshroom. Like many fungi, I just assumed they were fairy tales or movie monsters. This whole experience has been a huge eye-opener for me. Sunshroom hates sun. He hates it so much that when it builds up in his system, he spits it out as fast as he can. He just won't abide it. To him, sun is crass. I was in a dead-end job producing yeast spores for a bakery, says Fumeshroom. Then Puffshroom, bless him, told me about this great opportunity blasting zombies. Now I feel like I'm really making a difference. Despite Gravebuster's fearsome appearance, he wants everybody to know that he loves kittens and spends his time off volunteering at a local zombie rehabilitation center. It's just the right thing to do, he says.
Bless his heart.
What a great guy.
When Mary, bless her heart, came over to John, bless her heart, and...
Bless her heart. Ever play a game called Whack-A-Zombie? Ty, have you ever played a game called Whack-A-Zombie?
No, but I have heard a song by Adam Sandler.
Whack off! It's just like hunting squirbos. You know those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawn? Yeah, just like that, but instead of squirbos, it's zombies. And instead of a shovel, it's a mallet. And instead of me, it's you.
You think he knows about the snipe as well?
Yes. I wasn't even on that guy. He just died. I was like a tile below him.
Just resting.
Turn the music up a little bit. It's a little quiet now. I love the music in this game so much, man.
I've never heard the full version of the song.
Laura Shigehara is such a great musician. I've seen she's been doing a lot. Like the Plants vs Zombies 15th anniversary just happened, and her and George Fan was doing a lot. George Fan is the creator of Plants vs Zombies, and he did a lot of like old art, like beta art for a lot of the plants, and that was really cool to see. And Laura has been like live streaming, and I think he interviewed what's his name, Richard, I think is his name.
The inspiration for Crazy Dave?
No, that's another guy. She did post about him, but let me look. I follow him on Twitter. Richard, I think is his name. He's the guy that did the art for Plants vs Zombies. Rich Werner is his name. He did the art for Plants vs Zombies, and she interviewed him on a live stream. So they George Fan and Laura Shigahara and Rich Werner have been doing more for the Plants vs Zombies anniversary than EA has. And George Fan hasn't been a part of the series since, just to clarify, George Fan has not been a part of the series since Plants vs Zombies 2. And even during Plants vs Zombies 2, he was just like a creative consultant. He was not actually doing anything for the game, really. A little bit, but not, you know, he wasn't making the game. He wasn't like the lead designer on the game or anything.
That's a shame, I guess. I say I guess. That's a shame.
Well,
I see that you say that though,
it's
but
partially
EA...
him because he left. It wasn't. I don't. Okay, it's a bit confusing because there have been different people saying different things. A lot of people. There was like a rumor going around that he got fired from PopCap after EA bought them. There were other people saying that he just left. So I don't think anybody actually knows, except for him. And I'm not sure if he's willing to tell, just because I don't think he wants any bad blood between him and the creators. But I do think that it might have been like a mutual decision, is what my guess is. That's not confirmed though. Don't take that at face value. Don't take that as the truth or anything. But I'm going to assume, since he hasn't really said otherwise, at least I don't think he has, that he left partially, at least on his own volition. Plus, he still makes games. He has All Yes Good, and they made Octageddon, which is really good. And their latest game was not as good, but I still liked it. I can't remember the name. Construction Wombat or something. But Octageddon was really fun. I really liked Octageddon.
Yeah, well, tell me about his other works. What is Octageddon?
Well, other works he made Insane Aquarium. I think have I ever mentioned that to you?
No, you
That
never
was-
mentioned anything as far as like the other games he's done.
Okay, Insane Aquarium is also one of my favorite PopCap games. That is a great game. I never knew that George Fan even worked on that game until maybe like 2015 when I found that out. But that's another PopCap game that I grew up with. That one's kind of a, it's not really an idle game, but there is an idle game mode. But that's you protect an aquarium of fish from aliens, and that one's really fun.
Okay, let me stop you right there because I want to talk about this for a second. This man's obsession with idle games is crazy.
No,
because
it's
I swear he
not.
has, no, because I swear every time for like the longest time, I swear whenever we weren't playing games, the only games you were playing were like idle games. It felt like it at
No.
least. And I don't even know how many hours you have. On that game.
Okay, listen. That's probably the one that I've played the most. That's like 1,000. I have 1,000 in that one. But that one, I'm half of that time isn't even playing it. Like
It's an idle game. That's
a
how it
large
works.
portion of that time is just leaving it open and going and doing other things.
Well, it's an idle game. That's how it works.
Yeah, but it's not really an obsession. I'm just leaving it open.
At that point, why play it?
Plus, I beat that one. I beat that one like last year.
Why play it then?
Because it's fun. I like the feeling of progression. I don't know. It's just a guilty
Even though
pleasure.
you're not doing anything.
It's just a guilty pleasure. Leave me alone.
I just think it's
I
funny.
missed.
Oh, I missed. How much armor do they have?
A lot. I think it's like it's
can't
I'm
make
not
the
sure if it's
football zombie
exactly
fight for
a bucket head, but it's around a bucket head.
You can't make football zombies.
I could do this, but I don't think I just think I just got enough to do that. And that's not gonna do anything. Nobody's gonna show up, are they? I'm gonna fucking completely waste that. That's awesome.
Well, it sends it to the back of the start, doesn't it?
It does, but I was hoping it would at least get one guy.
I think it's good enough.
I guess. That's true.
Will he come back with the same damage on him?
No. He's
Oh,
just
he'll
gone
be
forever.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's even better.
Yeah, but usually I'd hope to at least kill somebody with him.
You have the damage for it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you were going off about Insane Aquarium, and I stopped you. because
No,
of the-
I'm pretty much done with that one. That one's very fun. I love that
what
one.
about Octagon?
I might like to play that one on stream sometime. That one's
about
very
Octagon?
good. That one actually might be a little bit more stream friendly. But I don't know. Octageddon's a weird game. It's a very strange game. I don't really know how to describe it. But it's an octopus monster game. You're just a big giant octopus destroying cities.
You are not an octopus father who can barely control his limbs.
No, it's not that. It's not
Octodad?
Octodad, no.
I'm listening. You done?
I don't like I said, it's kind of hard to explain. It's a little bit roguelite-y. It's got like mild roguelite elements, where it's like it's replayable, and you can unlock. I guess it is a roguelite. I don't know why I'm beating around the bush, but I never really thought of it as a roguelite until now.
Probably because the idea wasn't really that.
It's not, because
Apparent
it's
back then.
nothing like Gungeon or Isaac, which is like what my brain thinks of when I think of roguelite. I know those aren't the only two roguelites, but
First ones that come to your mind.
those are the first ones that come to my mind, and they're not really like that. It's not really like that. It's there's a big octopus in the center of the screen, like right here, and you click. You right click to turn right, you left click to turn left. He's got a bunch of limbs and they each do damage, and then you can buy new limbs that have like different DNA. You could buy a shark limb that has a shark on it that bites and does a lot of damage. You get a T-Rex limb that turns into a T-Rex and bites and does damage. You can get a porcupine limb that like shoots
Needles.
needles in like a shotgun pattern. It's very unique. I can't recall of a game that I've seen that does anything that looks like that, but it's fun.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's not Plants vs Zombies, but it's very fun. I really enjoyed it. I thought it's definitely I don't know where I was going with that. It's good though. I think it's good. I'm glad that he's doing stuff again. I think that was like 2018 maybe, and then. I remember the name of the game, Hard Hat Wombat, not Construction Wombat, it's Hard Hat Wombat, and that came out last year, I believe. And that one was not as good as Octageddon, but it's still fun. I haven't beaten it yet, but I'm like on World 4 or 5. I haven't touched it in a minute though. I need to get around to beating it, but it just wasn't holding my attention very well. I still want to finish it though, I'm not abandoning it.
Well, that's good. To completely derail for a second, did you ever play Octodad growing up?
Nope.
I only ever watched YouTubers play it. I think actually no, I played the first one. I played the first one for a little bit when I was younger.
How many are
'cause
there?
There's only 2.
Okay.
He's also in like this Smash clone, what is it called, Frame Makers or something like that. cool.
He's in.
Officially.
He's in Team Fortress.
Yes, he is. You can wear him as a hat.
Yeah. Did they skin him alive?
Yeah, it's the same
They
thing
cut
with
his head
Sam.
off, like with
It's the same thing
Max.
with Max's. Yeah, it's the same thing with Max's head.
Max's severed head.
I'm
going to skin you and wear you his head, little bunny. And then he did.
I feel like those types of games, the hard to control. Oh wait, no. Yeah, the yeah, the QOP type games where it's
and
like that.
what's it called? Getting over it.
Yeah, they're very short-lived.
Yeah.
I will say though, Deadliest Catch had an actual story behind it, which kind of kept me invested when I watched YouTubers play
Oh,
it.
also Human Fall Flat.
That too. But
I think
also-
I had an idea. I don't know if I want to say this on stream because I don't want people to steal my amazing ideas. I think I've told you about this before though. I'll tell you later, but it's an idea that I had for one of those like tuber bait games that I do want to make it, and I also don't want to make it just because I think it would be popular, but I don't think it would. I feel like my integrity. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about how that would affect like my
your
personal.
character, you'd be known as the tuber
I don't.
bait guy?
Yeah, I don't want to be known as like another tuber bait slop guy. I want people to respect my work. Kinda, not really.
If I saw a guy, if I
Not.
saw the guy
I say that I want people to respect my work, and then I go out and make garbage. So.
If I saw that the guy who made Happy Wheels is making a new game, I'd be interested. It doesn't matter what it is. It's the guy who made Happy Wheels.
I don't know what I'm
expect
trying to
everything.
say. I don't want to sound pretentious. I'm not saying that like my work is great, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't want people to
If you're
think
making
of
a
me
tuber
as
bait game,
a like content slop
If you-
generator.
if you're making a tuber bait game, you are most likely leaving most of the interpretation up to the content made around it, and not what you wanted the game to be.
Yeah, that's a problem also.
I feel like
but I feel
people-
like that's true with that is true with a lot of games though.
Of course it is, but also the interpretation is usually the same if the context is done well. Most
Yeah.
people understand that the new God of Wars are very serious compared to the old games, and they treat it as such. When people look at Baldi's Basics nowadays, they don't see it as a horror game. They see it as funny kids YouTube video.
I think
They
like
don't
I
seem
mean when I think of an example of that, I think of like Friday Night Funkin' where like the people that made that are all really talented and very funny people, but the like all the like 12-year-olds that got a hold of that game and made all that cringy content, like everybody hates that game now because of all that cringy slop that came out of it.
That's
When
what I'm saying.
I followed the development of that game, not because I don't really like rhythm games, I wasn't planning on being a huge fan of it, but I also just really like the creators. I think they're really great artists. Oh, I messed up. I'm gonna have to tank a lawnmower, I guess. Unless I can clutch this. Oops.
You pulling the pregnancy card
Yes, I'm pulling the pregnancy card.
this early?
This early, yes. Give me that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine. Oh yeah, there we go. I win. Nice try. Nice try, Zomboss. I win.
Oh, thank God he just disappears and doesn't take like 50 years to run off screen. I would have been so mad.
They count him as dead the second they get hypnotized. So we're good. There he is.
Disco Peeper.
Michaels Jackson.
But yeah, my point was being that making a tuber game, making a game that you know is made to garner views means you are leaving the interpretation up to the creators. So if it happens to become a situation like Baldi's Basics or Friday Night
should've done
Funkin'
that.
where it's like Baldi's Basics or Friday Night Funkin' where it's taken less seriously despite the intentions that it's trying to garner, kind of sucks. But you are right. That can go for pretty much every game ever now.
It's
It
the
just
only
feels like
reason that I would
it
ever
just
end up
depends on.
making it is just because, like, I don't know, what if I really need funding or also experience?
It also just depends on the. Again, it just depends on how concrete. Oh, I'm sorry. It depends on how concrete the context is. Again, story-based games are known for their story. They're not known for the meat. Well, I guess it's a lie. No, it just depends on the story as well.
I mean, yeah, that's also a thing. Like, if I ever end up making it, I would try to make it as presentable as possible. I'd try to make it as, like, the least amount of, like,
Brain rot.
brain rot slop that I could. I'd try to make it fun. I would try to like put some spins on it. You know, I'll tell you my idea for it in a minute. Not you, audience, but Ty. I'll tell him after I end the stream what it is I'm talking about, because I'm pretty sure I've told him, but I don't think he remembers.
I do tend to forget things pretty often.
I love hitting this guy with the hypno shroom because he spawns hypnotized dancers and it dominates all the zombies. No point in doing it right now, though.
You're saving the hypnos room for the big dudes,
Yeah.
the big men and women. Where are the female zombies?
Dead. Zomboss
so-
is a
Well,
misogynist.
so are the male zombies. Oh, okay. I do find it funny how literally no where
There are
Women
in two.
zombies.
There are some in two. Not many, but there are some. And then there are two in Battle for Neighborville.
and it's not just like male zombies wearing women's clothing and makeup.
I
Right?
thought I think that might be the joke for some of them, but not for all of them. There's in Big Wave Beach there are zombies in bikinis and wigs.
Do you wear wigs?
No,
Have you worn wigs?
no,
Will you wear wigs?
kill you.
When will you wear wigs?
No.
Here he comes. He's moonwalking in.
But all the big guys are like in front of him. Just do this.
It's like, I know.
Freeze.
Freeze.
I can't wait till we get to the roof so I can say the thing. No,
I-
don't say it. Don't save it. Save it. Save it.
Okay.
You'll know.
You did it. One more night level?
Yeah.
Or is it two
Well,
more?
two. We get this one with the Doomshroom, and then we get the note.
The Doomshroom that sent you flying out the city after a giant nuclear bomb?
Yes. Sponge's
Ooh.
house.
Legalize nuclear bombs. Dang, this beats hot garbage, but I can't stop listening to it.
I love this game so much.
And this game loves you too.
Oh, thank you, game. Actually, in your
welcome.
arteries.
Yeah. I've talked recently about coming out of my shell with
Coming
RPGs
out,
because it's
coming out of what?
I've talked recently about
Sorry,
Trying to-
sorry.
I've talked recently about trying to like branch out as far as like the type of games that I play with RPGs, and I've wondered, are there any genres that you tend to stray from more than others?
And
if so, why?
I would say RPGs just because I haven't played a lot of them. I do enjoy them when I play them, but I guess
How many of them are-
JRPGs. I don't play a lot of JRPGs.
How many of them are Nintendo ones?
Do you count like Mario and Luigi as a JRPG?
Yes. I don't know.
I don't. It's hard to call it that because it feels.
What elements make a JRPG different from a
I don't know
regular one?
because I have played and I am interested in finishing the Mother series. I have not finished one game in it, but I have started one and I was enjoying it.
A JRPG then is anything developed in Japan.
I guess.
So,
So
I
never mind. I
guess-
guess just like I don't play a lot of Final Fantasy. I've never really been interested in playing any of those. I've never. I did
as
play
far
the
as
first
RPGs
one. I
go-
played the first Final Fantasy and I got very bored.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I don't know. Cause I know people like Final Fantasies, so I wanted to like.
Started from the beginning.
I want to play the first one. And I just got bored. It was very.
Everyone knows you try the seventh
very,
one
very
and then go
generic.
back. Everyone knows you try the seventh one and then go back if you like it enough.
At the time, I'm sure it was great, but I was not
Yeah,
having
for
fun
every-
with it.
Yeah, for every person born on the seventh. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. The first Final Fantasy came out in '87. And that one was an NES game with Famicom. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. I played that on the what's it called? The little mini not Super Nintendo, the little mini NES.
NES Mini.
Yeah, that.
It came on there?
Yeah. One of
Like
them.
the official one.
I don't know. I think it was official.
You have the official NES Mini.
I think so.
Huh.
It was like the little one that there were a couple versions, and I had like the cheapest one.
Oh. So,
It was
you know
tiny.
I'm talking about,
It's tiny.
you know I'm talking about the official ones that Nintendo sold, right?
Yeah, I thought it was official.
Huh.
It was like $100.
Let me see what the lineup is for the NES Mini.
It wasn't mine. It was my brother's.
Ah. He's backpedaling now.
What? I
It
didn't
wasn't
say I
mine.
played it on my NES Mini. I said I played it on an NES Mini.
Put it on NES Mini. It wasn't mine though. I swear, it wasn't mine. I didn't know if it was fake or not. Yeah, you're right. The first Final Fantasy is on there.
Yeah. I'm backpedaling because it wasn't mine.
You sounded
Because
like
I
you were.
didn't.
Because
I was
you sound like you were because you didn't say it wasn't yours before I said that.
because I didn't think I needed to, but also I was just clarifying. Like I didn't go to the store and like.
I'm
I want
calling
this
you
one.
out.
I want the real one. I don't want the fake one. I want the real one because I don't know. I never saw the box. It was my brother's. I probably did see the box, but I wasn't like studying the box to look for an official Nintendo seal.
NES Mini. Would you ever want one just like as a
Oh
collectible?
my god, it's the real one! Maybe. I mean, it's interesting, but like, I have emulation. Sorry, I didn't say that on Twitch. Ugh.
Are you about to bomb the place?
I didn't say that! Bomb's trapped in my chest! Hey
did
everybody,
say
you know
that,
what's
though.
really funny? Is going... Pause the
Going to
video
a-
right now and go to your nearest airport. Okay, okay, you ready? Unpause, turn the video. Now that you're at the airport, you can unpause it. Now turn your volume all the way up to full volume, alright?
Alright, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
You get him ready with the...
There's a bomb strapped to my chest. Must be. I asked TJ if he wanted something to eat, and he didn't. Just kept saying no. Oh,
Hello, we would like to visit for a midnight snack. How does ice cream and brains sound? Sincerely, the zombies. See, Ty, they're not evil. They just want a snack.
is this the end of night or is this the next?
Yeah, it's
the
the-
next.
You must have just. What did you make?
I didn't make anything. Yeah.
Oven time.
Yes, man. I'll be back. Have fun with your little mini game.
All right. It's not a mini game. It's the end. It's the final battle. But
Most
okay.
definitely a mini game.
Nuh-uh. How's it a mini game? It's a normal level. We just get fed plants. It's not a mini game. Nuh-uh. Wrong. Time's up. Plus you're wrong. Nope, saving that. I almost used that. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. What? Oh, it was... I didn't know what that was. I thought somebody was eating my plant. Then I didn't see anybody and I thought it was like invisible. It was just the guy I hypnotized. Lousy pup shroom? Thanks a lot, game. Kinda sucks. When do I get the... do I get the shop? I get the shop on level 3, don't I? Oh, what? Don't eat my... okay. I definitely wasted that, but I did not want them eating my precious fume shroom.
You've got like 4 nukes at your disposal.
Oh,
What is
you're
happening?
back.
Patrick, you're back.
Patrick, you're back. Patrick, you're back.
Patrick, you're back.
Back.
It's so hard to try and not be myself on this stream because we say so much
Just
dumb
let
stuff.
let yourself be yourself.
No.
Why?
You haven't been yourself for most of this stream, to be
What
completely
do you
honest.
mean?
Saying brain rot.
I don't say brain rot.
You say things that are brain rotty.
It's a joke. When I say what the sigma?
Huh?
Like when I say what the sigma, is that what you're talking about?
You know when you say what again? Huh?
What?
What the
sigma?
What the sigma?
Yeah.
What the sigma?
Didn't play as fast. I was going like machine gun finger on the mouse.
Machine gun finger in it?
Machine gun finger on the mouse. You can't play it on craters. Did you know that? You can't play it on craters.
Yeah.
You can't play it on craters.
Urgh!
I can
Okay,
play
fine,
on this
I guess I
crater.
can't
You can't
play
play
it
on
on
that crater.
craters. I need to use the elevator.
Jammer, Max, or Mario and Luigi? Who you got?
Ooh. That's a tough one.
Mario and Luigi for sure.
I guess I'd have to
Oh,
go with
Sam
Mario
and
and
Max
Luigi,
are-
but I love Sam and Max.
Sam and Max are very capable. Oh, I meant in the fight.
I want to fight. Oh, like who am I beating, or who am I?
Who's winning?
Who's winning? Okay. Mario and Luigi. I think
Sam and Max-
Sam and
Sam
Max
and
will
Max
hold their own, but
They've survived dying several times over.
they have. But so have Mario and Luigi.
They haven't.
Mario and
really-
Luigi went to hell.
So did Sam and Max.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that they've both survived multiple times. Or survived death. They both survived death multiple times.
That's true. I feel like Sam and Max's shortcomings are usually just strokes of luck.
I think the difference with Mario and Luigi is that Mario and Luigi died and went to hell. Sam and Max just took a subway to hell.
They've died before. Oh wait, no,
They
didn't
have
go
died.
though.
They died in I can't remember the name of the episode.
They did die in the mansion
Yeah.
with the vampire.
with Jurgen.
Yes.
And they became zombies. Looks like the zombies gave up attacking your front yard. Now they're trying your backyard. And to top it all off, you can't even use your mushrooms because they'll fall asleep during the day. Well, isn't that just dandy? Yes, it is.
They can't get in my front yard, so they're gonna start in my backyard.
Oh.
No, my backyard's exposed. Why would they do such a thing?
No, this
Someone
one's
got their
cool
tongues-
because there's
They're
six.
freaky.
See,
Someone got their tongues out.
There's 6. See how there's 6 rows instead of just the regular 5. That means it's hard.
Did you see you were gonna stop at night?
I'll do 1 level of pool and then I'll stop. If that's okay.
No, it's fine. You just see now you're getting into it.
I am. Well, I'm trying to make up for
Lost time.
yeah. But yeah, I've always been into it though. It's never that I wasn't into it. I could play this game for days.
The next day.
I'm still playing. Hey, it's me. I'm still playing this the next day.
Totally real footage. I didn't just edit this and record like the next few seconds
No, I
over.
finished the game and I came all the way back around to level 3-1.
He's not even joking, guys. Like I had actually been sitting here as well for the
He's been
past
here
day because
too.
it's so addicting. I can't
I
stop
haven't
watching.
even let him get up. I changed him to the ground. He can't even get up to use the bathroom.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
I mean, well, he has been using the bathroom. He just hasn't left. Dude, that one's your pee. What? DJ, you pee in jars?
Oh my god, no.
What?
No.
What?
No. This song.
Oh. Oh, okay. Say it.
Oh, you say it.
I can't say it. You're the only one of us that can say it.
Just because even if I can't say it here.
I think Twitch doesn't care. You're like
Who thought it was
legally
a
allowed
good
to.
idea
Joe
to-
Biden said so.
We thought it was a good idea to do this with the Plants vs. Zombies beat, man. Why taint this game's image?
I don't know. Ask the guy that made it. I don't know who made it.
I don't know who made it, nor do I care to know.
I'm not even sure if do they even have the pool zombies on day 1? That might not
Zool
even start.
zombies?
I thought they did, but I haven't seen a single pool zombie.
I didn't see any, no.
That might
In the
not even
crowd.
start until day 2.
Yeah, I didn't see any in the crowd. Don't they show all the zombies that'll come in the crowd?
They do. This is my no death run, by the way.
No way.
If I die, I not only start over, but I also beat myself with a hammer. Oh, there he is.
I guess I was mistaken. With a hammer?
Yeah. What do you want me to do it with a mallet? Don't be stupid.
Do you want it to hurt?
Do you want it to hurt, Kevin?
I do like this song a lot though. Ignoring the infamy behind it.
I like all of the songs. I was just thinking, I know that I said that I was just gonna do the adventure mode, but I don't know if I should do like an extra stream where I play some of the mini games in the survival mode and the puzzle modes or whatever.
I think if you really think it's worth it.
I don't know. I think it'd be interesting. A lot of those modes are really unique and fun.
I'd watch it no matter what, so it don't matter to me.
Okay.
It's
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
I am the angry pumpkin. Relax, I'll handle it. I am the angry pumpkin.
It's the dive rocket launcher. Take action regarding that individual.
The architect
Relax,
and the
I'll
builder arrive safe calmly from their residence. The head is soaring. All right, okay, that's it.
She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not.
She pegs me. She pegs me not. How long? Okay, they don't tell me. All right. That's it for today. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for watching. Single viewer, thank you so much.
You're welcome. That was me.
That was you. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Whenever next time happens. Ty, you have anything to say before we quit?
No. If at some point you decide to like take a break from streaming PvZ, or maybe you just don't feel like streaming that day, I might start streaming another game, that I was interested in doing. Another RPG.
So,
I wanted to do Mario and Luigi
oh
Partners
yeah,
in
you
Time.
told me about that. Yeah.
It's the only one in the series that I haven't even remotely touched.
Have you ever played Paper Jam?
Oh yeah, you're right. I haven't played that one either.
And Dream
It's
Team. You played Dream Team?
Dream Team, I have. No, actually, it's the only one in the DS series that I haven't touched. The only
I
one in
didn't
the
think you
DS
played
series.
Paper Jam, but I figured you might have played Dream Team. Dream Team's good. I like Dream Team.
I thought I did, but I didn't.
I heard at the time Dream Team got kind of mixed reviews, but I think people started to come around on it. I think it's a good game.
It's the Luigi centric. In
Yeah.
the DS series of Mario and Luigi games, it's the only one that I haven't played.
Okay.
So
It's a good one. I still think Inside Story is my favorite, and I think Partners in Time might be. I don't know. I was gonna say like out of the original three is what I think of. Even though, what's it called? Saga, Sky. God, I can't remember the name of it.
the first game,
Yeah,
Superstar Saga.
Superstar. That's it. I'm such an idiot. I don't know how I think of that. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me for misremembering that, everybody. Yes. That one, Partners in Time, and Bowser's Inside Story are, I think, Partners in Time is my least favorite out of those three, but it's still really good.
Okay. Well, yeah, everyone look out for that. When it does happen, I'll announce it on my Instagram if you follow me on there. Also my Twitter, maybe, if you follow me on there. And yeah, that's all I have to say on that.
I was about to call it Skywalker Saga, and I was like, I'm such a fucking idiot.
Mario and Luigi, the Skywalker Saga, that'd be cool.
Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.
I
Bye, everyone. What the Sigma?